I really like this chart. As a matter of fact, it's become one of my favorite charts because not only does it speak to the truth of the serious daily and yearly border invasion into our country, this chart also saved President Trump's life when he was almost assassinated in a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, when a would-be assassin fired at President Trump, bullets flying into the crowd, killing Corey Comprator, but also grazing President Trump's ear as he turned his head to look at this chart and inform the American people about the invasion our country has been under. But the American people are suffering it every single day.
I just want to clarify this chart. I know that this chart was also been discussed by a few of my colleagues and Ms. Greene and the chairman and others, but I just think this chart is important for us to actually look at this and actually be accurate. Right now it says that Trump left office at this point in the chart. That's actually not when Donald Trump left office. Donald Trump actually left office right here on this chart. That's right. And so, you know, when we're talking about charts, we should be very accurate when actual Donald Trump actually left office. And you can see that the actual immigration and what's happening with border crossings was already going up by the time Donald Trump left office. And so I think it's important that when we have charts, and I appreciate being allowed to use this one, that we're accurate about actually when this actually happened. But I want to also add one more thing as we're talking about facts and things that are being said that are truthful, is we're having a conversation about immigration and the border. I want to go back to what happened last week during the presidential debate between former President Trump and the vice president. When he was asked about his role, which was brought up today, about killing the bipartisan border deal in front of the Congress, you know, instead of actually discussing that, of course, he went, the former president, on what I consider a kind of strange rant about Haitian immigrants in Springfield, Ohio. And I want to repeat what actually Donald Trump said. This is a quote. "They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats." Continuing, "They're eating the pets of the people that live here. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame." Now, I'm a cat owner and an immigrant. I take the safety and security of our pets very seriously. But this notion that Haitian immigrants are eating pets is not only xenophobic, in my opinion, but has caused real harm to the people of Springfield, Ohio. Now, the Republican governor of the state, the Republican mayor of Springfield have testified about it, and they agree that this story was not true. Even the woman who created the original Facebook post, which started the rumor, has disavowed and made up the story. And in fact, today it was reported that she's actually apologizing for what she said. Now, Governor DeWine and the mayor of the city and the city manager of the city have all said there's no evidence for the story that Donald Trump discussed at the debate about immigrants eating cats and pets. Now, a better use of our committee's time would be to investigate the right-wing extremism in bomb threats, which have closed middle and elementary schools in Springfield and targeted local officials. People are scared in this town because of these threats and these attacks against immigrants. Now, there is a real threat directly linked to the extremist rhetoric we're hearing. We know this to be true. And we know that Donald Trump is not the only Republican that is amplifying these claims about Haitian immigrants. J.D. Vance claimed, and I quote, this is just a real quote, "Reports showed that people had their pets abducted and eaten," end quote. That's from Senator Vance. He also claimed that there's been a rise of infectious diseases, even though the county health commissioner said, and I quote, "If you look at all reportable communicable diseases together for the year ending 2023, you will see that we are at the lowest rate since 2016. Now, on CNN this weekend, J.D. Vance said again, "If I have to create stories so that the American media actually pay attention to the suffering of the American people, then that's what I'm going to do." I want to repeat that. If I have to create stories so that the American media actually pay attention, that's what I'm going to do. We're creating stories about immigrants eating animals, which is quite a shame. And there are folks on this committee that continue to also peddle some of these, in my opinion, mistruths and attacks on immigrants. Now, Donald Trump and his allies, I believe, are trying to make the American people think that immigrants are strange or harmful or dangerous. I believe this to be truly un-American as an immigrant myself. I want to also close by just saying something that a CEO in Springfield actually said. The CEO said, quote, "I wish I had 30 more," in speaking about the Haitian immigrants. "Our Haitian associates come to work every day. They stay at their machines. They achieve their numbers, and they are here to work." That is the American story. Immigrants come here to work and to contribute, and I wish we'd stop attacking this important part of what our country is. With that, Mr. Chairman, I yield back.